No love lost between these two squads as we get set to drop the puck in game number 4 of this series tonight. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Picked up along the wall by Marcel. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Carolina's got it in their own zone. Karabainen's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, what a save he made on the one-timer. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Aho's third-eye zone ability is his incredible passing skills and his knack for completing difficult plays to set up his teammates.
The Islanders win the draw. Slides into Horvat. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Svechnikov. And that's deflected. And now he tries to get it across to Aho. Shot! Makes the score! Andrei Svechnikov doing what he does best.
Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Carolina's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Here's a short pass to Pellet. Takes the feed. Taken by Bunting. Slides the puck across to Burns. Fires it on net. Turns it aside. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Fake pass feed. Quick pass to Drury. And it takes off a stick in traffic. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Here's a shot. Denies him with the pad. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. And he hangs on to the puck. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Quick pass to Bunting. Sends the pass over. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick feed to Holmstrom. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it to Romanov. And the puck departs the zone. Grabbed along the board by Holmstrom. Sends a pass over. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Carolina's ahead 1-0. New York's got it in the offensive zone. Pulock's been slashed. Penalty coming up. Let's see the call here.
Up by 1 and you take the penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
New York sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
On a 1-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
The Hurricanes play it along the boards. Boss got it in the offensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Puts it on net. Beautiful block shot by the defender. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Moves it quickly over to Orlov. Loose puck battle along the boards. From behind the net. Stall's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes a shot. And that goes off course off a body. Here's a short pass to Palmieri. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. And the puck's booted away. Picked up along the boards by Palmieri. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender.
10 seconds left.
Sends the pass down low. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. And he shuts the door on that. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Pinned up along the boards. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
The Hurricanes will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
They move the puck out of harm's way. Directed over to Shea. And that pass is redirected. Quick pass to Natchez. Handles the puck. Pass back to the point. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Receives the pass. And he puts that one aside with ease. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Pajot's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Aho's won the draw and they're on the attack. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And he loses control of the puck. New York's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. Good read with the stick to break that up. And now he moves it to Jarvis. With possession along the wall. Strong defensive effort. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And it stays in. Scores! No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal.
These are the type of intangibles that give energy to your entire bench. I mean, staying on a puck when you've lost your balance, showing that never quit attitude just is an exhibit to the entire team that you're willing to do what it takes to get it done. Makes an incredible pass to his open teammate that finishes off and gets on the board.
Aho's gained possession inside the neutral zone. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Looks to make a play over to Slavin. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And they keep the pressure on. Palmieri's got the puck. Picks up the puck. Takes a hit but still hangs on to the puck. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. To the front. Quick feed to Burns. Carolina's looking to break out. Dishes it to Burns. The Hurricanes are across the line and into the offensive end. Denies him on a slaughter. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Carolina's put a lot of pucks on net and they continue to lead late in the first. Drury's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. The Islanders grab possession of the puck. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Shea. The Hurricanes cross the line and gain the zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Pulak. Sends it across the ice. Takes the pass. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Join us at our arena is the first sports and entertainment facility in the entire country to use.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Carolina's got a 2-goal lead heading into the second period, and I'm not surprised, actually just a little surprised it's not more. They've dictated pace and tempo. They've been aggressive and hounded pucks. But in particular, one of the reasons why they've been most successful is they found the shooting lanes and they're putting the puck to the net.
Slavin's got it in the defensive end. He carries the puck up along the wing and lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And he takes the pass. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Quick shot! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Here they come on the attack down the left side. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Moves it to Pajot. The Hurricanes take possession of the neutral zone. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Down the right side and into the zone. Shot! Denies him!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Carolina's got control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Natchez. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Driving right to the front. Point blank stop by Sorokin.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
The Hurricanes move it ahead. They've got numbers. Puck picked up by Romanov. Engvall's taking it from his own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Shot! Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Handles the pass. Here's a backhander. How did he stop that one? Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Pulak. Here's a short pass to McLean. Comes up with the stop. Penalty coming up here.
You can see that he's got a ton of energy in his game tonight. He's playing physical and aggressive, but he came quite a distance for that hit. He's going to get the charging call.
New York's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Handles the puck at the point. Quick pass to Barzal. Too much traffic in the lane. Lets it fly. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Hurricanes win the draw here in their own end. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Talk about sacrifice. What a block. Moves the puck. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Works it across to Drury. Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Islanders have been penalized, holding the call. Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
The Islanders cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, a clutch save!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Now he takes it over the line. Poked away at center by Aho. Horvat's lugging the puck. And they continue to apply pressure here. Sends it in deep. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Angles it over to Teravainen. Tosses it to Shea. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. Knocked away by Teravainen. Quick feed to Barzal.
Palmieri's almost out of the box.
Made that stop. Palmieri's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Hurricanes are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And the puck's kicked free. The Hurricanes have it now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. The Hurricanes will lose a man, tripping the call. The Islanders send their man advantage unit out once more.
When you're not scoring on your power play, James, you just have to get it to the net and you have to crash. You got to get to the dirty areas. Doesn't matter how it goes in, just that it goes in.
Shot deflected. Beautiful stick save to keep them from lighting the lamp. Battle along the wall. Great reach by Lee. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. And some good footwork to kick it away. Great read in the offensive zone by Slavin. New York's looking to break out of their own end.
Shoot the puck!
Can't get it to go. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Now's your chance to join us at one of our many concession stands located throughout the stadium.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. The Islanders go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. Moves it to Barzal. Big time stop. Taken along the wall by Barzal. Grabs the puck. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Aho's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Hurricanes win the defensive zone faceoff. The Islanders gain possession. Burns works the puck in his own zone. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Tries to feed it over to Dobson. The Hurricanes penalty killers come up huge.
That's a great job by the PK unit, James, protecting the lead late in the game, finding a way to get it done, and that's exactly what they needed to do. Just keep it simple and stick with the lead.
Back to the point it goes, and that's broken up with a stick in front. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Lots of time left in this period. The Hurricanes lead this one 2-0. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Nice zone entry from the left. Takes the feed. Pad save by Sorokin. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Islanders need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. New York's got a hold of the puck. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And the goaltender gets to the bench. They've got the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
You see these holding calls all the time. It's a product of not moving your feet and just getting caught flat-footed. You gotta make sure you keep those feet moving, and you cannot reach with one hand. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Slides the puck over. Into the offensive end now. Flip feed. Made the stop on that play.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Aho's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Nice job tying up his opponent. New York's got it now. They score! And a shorting at that.
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go in attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
New York's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off and dictate the pace.
Looking to break out here on the power play.
Well, this power play certainly hasn't been good. They have to find a way to gain some traction, and where it starts is getting in. That is the key to any power play, to set it up and then drive the net.
The Islanders will kill off a few extra seconds now. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Aho. Great pressure to force the turnover by Bunting.
Barzal standing up, ready to go.
And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And let's see what the call is.
Everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
A power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Into the attacking end. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck undermanned. And they get that puck down the ice. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Inside the offensive end now down the left. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Puck grabbed by Horvat. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Nelson. The Islanders take it along the wing. Here's the pass. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And that'll free up the puck. Gets a piece of it with the glove. And he's ridden off the puck. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Islanders' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Nelson's got it along the wing. And that's taken by the defense. He's got a step on a breakaway. Makes a save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save. It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Quick shot! Misses just up and over. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Throws it in. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. Here's a short pass to Svechnikov. Fires it. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Picked off by Kulak. Some good stick work to force that turnover. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. New York's got the puck. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Can they capitalize on another power play here?
We've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
And he takes the feed. Oh, what a save in front! And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's get the official decision.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They got to find a way to play even strength.
Standing by with her thoughts on who had the edge tonight, it's our own Carlin Bade.
Aho's been exciting again tonight, guys. He gets in on the box score, and you can bet he'll feel satisfied with his contributions.
On their heels, trying to clear. Oh, and that's blocked. I'm sure they'd love a redo on that.
You can say that again. You got to get that puck out. Instead, you don't. You find up your back in coverage, and it's a scramble out there now.
And that shot dies in traffic. Poked away in the offensive end. Stopped with ease. They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. Oh, and it clears the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Quick pass to Shea. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Sends it in front. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. And he shuts the door again. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Cizikas and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Hurricanes have it now.
Svechnikov's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
And he was ready for that one. Quick feed to Drury. Picked off by Kulak.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident it and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
The Islanders play the puck from the back of the net. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Karabainen's got it against the boards. The Islanders will play the puck from behind the net. Pajot's got it along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. New York's through center and now in the offensive end. Great poke check on the reach. Goalie's at the bench and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. We talked about going into Game 4 about how critical it was for both teams, and now we've got ourselves a 3-1 series, and that's a huge advantage now, Cheryl.
What a critical game, James. I mean, you got a 2-1 lead, and your opponent is staring you down, trying to get the equalizer in the series. Instead, they're faced with a 2-game deficit. So now you got to find a way to keep the pedal to the metal while they're down and close it out.
A fun night of playoff hockey, and these playoffs, well, they have been intense, and they have been electrifying so far, and we will see you at the next broadcast. For Cheryl, I'm James. Good night.